aware, we had a coaching change yesterday. Coach Fizdale was relieved of his duties. These decisions are never easy. They're always difficult, particularly in season. But this is a production bottom line business, and a change was warranted and it had to be made.
I was shocked today when I read the news. I think David Fizdale is one of the best coaches in the league. He's a brilliant guy. He's got an edge to him. He's tough. He's smart. Their whole team's injured.
Just took me by surprise, or everybody in the basketball world? Probably everybody in the basketball world besides who pulled the trigger. People want overnight success right now, and everybody want instant oatmeal. And I know the type of coach Fizz is. I know how players relate to him, and I know what he stands for. Maybe that's what it was, because he ain't gonna kiss nobody. I know that.
It's unfortunate that a guy that was there not even a year and a half. There's already a decision being made on him. That part of it's unfortunate.
Tough time wrapping my mind around it, and tough time even sleeping last night thinking about it. I talked to Fizz in the afternoon. It just shows you how challenging this league is. He's a brilliant coach. He'll get another opportunity, but it's, why does he even have to get to that? Every organization goes through those tough times.
Still plenty of head scratching around the league about the decision to fire David Fizdale on Monday. For some Memphis perspective, Grizzlies play-by-play man Eric Hasseltine is with us from San Antonio, where the Grizzlies meet the Spurs in the first half of a home-and-home series tonight. Eric, you're around this team every day, at home, on the road. Did you see Fizdale's exit coming?
Not that quickly. But those are guys that get paid to make those decisions. And, I've tried to tell our fans and people that have called me, it's, these are the decisions that front office people will have to live by moving forward as well. I have no doubt that David Fizdale, much like the sound bites you heard, will not only land on his feet, but will be a head coach once again. He is a brilliant basketball mind. But for whatever reason, there was a disconnect during this 8-game losing streak. This team just has not looked sharp. I mean, little things, and you guys have watched enough of the NBA when simple dribble handoffs aren't going well, or a lob pass into the lane is getting deflected just about every time down. The frustration sets in, and unfortunately sometimes a disconnect can occur, and if that's what they felt like they were seeing up in the front office, then they felt like they needed to make the move now. It's not an easy stretch ahead for the Grizzlies. They've got, as you said, the home-and-home situation with San Antonio. Congratulations. That's what you get as a reward for J.B. Bickerstaff. Yeah. And then, oh, by the way, you finish that home-and-home with the second night of a back-to-back in Cleveland. You can see the schedule right there. It does not get easy for this basketball team. I just got done talking with Marc Gasol. He knows he needs to be a leader right now. He knows that he needs to kind of rally the troops, and it'll be interesting to see how they do that tonight in the building. In a city where they're just 7-36 all-time in franchise history. So it's not exactly like it's been a pleasure cruise down the Riverwalk here. Right. Well, and the spotlight will be on Gasol. Much has been written and said about the fractured relationship between Fizdale and Gasol. From your perspective, how dysfunctional was it? Yeah, it's tough to answer that, because I didn't really speak specifically to either one of them, but you could see that it wasn't quite as put your arm around the shoulder warm and fuzzy as you'd like it to be. You want your coach and your best player, if not one of your best two players, if he's not the best, then Mike Conley is, and you want them all to get along and be harmonious. And for whatever reason, they just didn't see eye to eye on some things. And it was very evident after Sunday's game against Brooklyn, when Mark did not play the entire fourth quarter, that he was frustrated. He was talking to the media after the ball game. I thought at first he handled it quite well. But someone kept pressing and finally got Mark to open up a little bit more, and you could see the anger and the frustration. And, you guys know that these are the most competitive human beings on the planet. Greg's been in enough locker rooms to know if it's pitching pennies against the wall, playing Parcheesi, or playing an NBA game, they don't like to lose. Hey, and Marc Gasol is the epitome of that. I'm sorry to cut you off. We're short on time, but I want to get this in. What is J.B. Bickerstaff being asked to do differently? I think he's just asking to get them to play basketball, to play Grizzlies basketball, be harmonious on defense, play a little bit faster pace, and use the offense and run through the big man as best they can, honestly. All right, Eric, appreciate the time. Good luck on the home-and-home with the Spurs. Eric Hasseltine with the Memphis Grizzlies radio broadcast. Thanks, guys.